I'll grab waters in between games. Kid, though, because his kid, Charlie would beat him. Charlie's going to be good.
Welcome to tonight's sophomore game between the visiting Knights of Richwoods High School and your home team, the Irish of Notre Dame. First, let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting Knights, coached by Carl Taylor. A sophomore guard, number 2, Caden Johnson. A sophomore guard, number 5, Amari Smith-Holly. A sophomore guard, number 11, Langston Powers. A sophomore guard, number 15, Nick Morgan. And a sophomore guard, number 21, Kyle Mottler. And now let's meet and greet the Irish of Notre Dame. A 5'10" sophomore guard, number 5, Blake Maxwell. A 5'11" sophomore guard, number 12, Tyler Miller. A 6'1" sophomore forward, number 20, Brody Ireland. A 6'1" sophomore forward, number 21, Will Lynch. And a 6'1" sophomore forward, number 22, Jack Wilderman. The Irish are coached by Marty Senish. Officials tonight, Park Kelly, Brock Ham, and Bill Seiler.
Good evenings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to NDTV. We're coming to you live from the kitchen at Notre Dame High School in Peoria. My name is Jim Lynch. Alongside me is the coach, Mike Plunkett. It is rivalry night here in the kitchen as we welcome for our final regular season, not only home game, but regular season game, period. We welcome the Knights of Richwoods High School. How are you tonight, Coach?
I'm doing great. You know, it's hard to believe. I was just talking to a guy across the way and said it's hard to believe that basketball season, you know, just seems like we just started. And,
right.
You turn around and, man, we got, we're talking about grade school state, tournaments. And
right.
We got girls played their first regional game last night, and this is the last regular season game for the boys. So, things they get rolling. They happen in a hurry.
Yeah, it's certainly it's a kind of a season that moves downhill quickly, and here we are with the last JV game underway, and the Knights won the tip, and we're going to get a travel right away here. Care of Amari Smith-Holly, sophomore. And actually, as you look at both of these lineups, nothing but sophomores.
Yeah, all
across
sophomores.
the board. No freshmen playing up on either of these teams. Blake Maxwell brings it up for the Irish. The Irish gets it to Wilderman. Wilderman drives, finished nicely as he's fading away from the basket. That's a great finish.
Wilderman is really crafty around the basket. It just seems to always find a way to get the ball in the basket. He's just a scorer.
Yeah, he really plays a very nice game for the Irish. So nice shot in the lane there. Does not connect. I believe that was number 21, Kai Mottler. Shots off. Lynch with the ball, dribbles, gets it in penetration, gets stolen. by Smith Holly. Nice comeback the other way, and the finish is good for number 11, Langston Powers.
Powers did a really good job running the floor. Once he saw the Knights took possession, he sprinted the floor. And I say this every night we're on the air, but you sprint the floor on offense, defense, just play hard. Good things happen.
Nice drive and floaters off the mark for Lynch. He fights for the rebound, tips it around. Knights come up with it. Transition, number 21, Kai Mottler is going to get called for, well, he's not going to get called for the foul. I think Maxwell or Ireland. That foul's going to be on number 12. Tyler Miller, I was wrong altogether.
You had 50-50 on those two, and it ended up being the third one.
Well, you know what? Let's get the hiccups out of the way early. Tyler Miller picks up his first and the team's first. As Johnson swings it over, they go short corner, back out to Johnson. Johnson goes in the corner, nice drive baseline for the Knights.
Good pass
Three ball
outside.
is up, good for number 11, Langston Powers. He has all 5 of the Knights' points here in the first quarter. Nice shot there for Powers.
Yeah, that's kind of the name of the game, it looks like, for Richwoods right now. They penetrate and kick, and if they can knock those shots down, that's a hard thing to contain because their penetration alone is tough to contain.
So Mike Maxwell with the ball, looks to drive. Nice kick to cutting Brody Ireland. Ireland will get the Irish second basket of the game here.
And that's really what you have to do. And you're playing a team that's playing a real aggressive man-to-man defense the way Richwoods is. You got to look for those back cuts.
Ireland just looked between his legs as he lost the handle on it, and thank goodness Lynch was there. Oh, great job by Wilderman to follow up on that missed shot there. Lynch for 3, got it. Number 21, Will Lynch is in the book. Irish lead 7-5 as we approach 5:10 here in the first quarter.
We already look better offensively than we did early that game Friday night. That was a struggle, the game with Champaign Central.
That was just a struggle program-wide.
Yeah, in both ways, because the sophomores, ended up losing it in overtime, double overtime.
Nice move on the interior. Jack Wilderman with a great move, and we're going to see. That is, I think Coach did not like what he saw there and said, let's talk things over.
Yeah, and I like the fact, kind of let Wilderman, turn him loose a little bit sometimes. Yeah. He's got the ability to make some things happen, and I kind of like that. If he plays free and loose and easy, I think he's pretty darn good.
One thing that has really changed in Wilderman's game this year has been his desire, his need to get that shot off. Where now he, with his moves and his ability to get after things in the lane, he kicks now. And now, as people continue to creep in, as he's doing those moves in the lane, now with his ability to creep, you'll have 2 or 3 guys wide open.
Right.
And Jack finds his teammates very well.
He does, and again, he's just a really good offensive player. He can do a lot of things with the basketball. And he's a guy that I think, these next couple of years varsity-wise is going to be an important part because you got to have people that can score. That's been, we talked about that the other night. That's been a bugaboo for our varsity this year is getting the ball in the basket consistently.
Good hands there from Tyler Miller. Almost came up with that steal. Nice defense from Lynch. Good drive. Kick in the lane. It's one of those times where you really want to tell number 21 Mottler, just go up.
Yeah.
Just go up, but to the Irish's benefit. Nice move, floater through the lane, off the glass, good. Wilderman now has 6.
Again, we're seeing what Wilderman is capable of doing. This is the kind of game that he can thrive in. And I like the fact that, if we can just slow Richwoods down, it's easier when you make a shot than you set up this little, boy, that's a good penetration.
Yeah. I tell you, nice defense.
It was.
I think that was maybe Brody Ireland. I'd love to get a look at that again, that he did not leave his feet, did not move his body. You could just tell right there Blake Maxwell had a little too much on that.
I think, we need to just point out, this JV team, I guess sophomore, it's a legitimate sophomore team because it's all sophomore. They've really gotten better as this year's gone on. They had some trouble. It seemed like scoring some points, doing some things earlier. They have gotten a lot better.
Nice work by
Lynch.
Lynch.
To stay with it.
Got his own rebound, try to get off a tough reverse there. But But I agree. I think they've gotten better. I think their defense has certainly
Yes.
just improved as they learn what is a pretty tough system.
Yeah, they figured it out, and it's not always easy to figure that out.
And
we probably,
time out here.
Maybe don't have, when, you got to look at things. It's kind of, a unique situation, I think, for our basketball program, because you're playing a regular season against all 3A and 4A.
Right.
And to compete with these schools, our matchup, our zone is probably the best bet on defense.
Right.
Man to man, it's hard. You're going against a lot of quickness, a lot of big, good athletes. But we could hurt these teams at 2A, I think, by playing man to man too.
Right.
So so it's your game may change a little bit as we get into postseason play.
Folks, once again, although it's not officially dubbed this, it is rivalry night, as Richwoods probably left somewhere after noon, do you think, to make the trip over here?
Yeah.
No, but Richwoods coming from right around the corner for what has been just a great end-of-season game for both programs for more years than I've been involved in Notre Dame basketball.
Yeah, great rivalry in all sports. Also, and speaking of rivalries, I know Manual and Central are playing tonight down at Manual. So you talk about rivalry in the city all around.
That's going to be a great game as well.
Yeah, that's a rivalry.
Wilderman for three. Touches everywhere but the bottom of the net.
Yeah, that did everything but go in. Good hustle by Nethery.
I tell you, Nethery will find the ball. Great hustle right now from Ireland. And I tell you, I just love that he kicked that out.
Yes. Our guys have a little bounce to their step tonight. They didn't really seem to have that the other night as well.
Oh, great work. Again, Brody Ireland is just cleaning
he's
up
really working
on
hard.
the rebounds. Great generosity from inside the paint as well. A couple opportunities where shots could have gone up, maybe would have been forced a couple weeks ago. And we've seen Tyler Miller kick it out, Brody Ireland kick it out. And I really like that style of play. That's going to be on, I believe, Caden Johnson.
That was on Johnson. Yeah, the officials are letting them play for the most part, and it's kept a pretty good flow to the game. Yeah, you're right about Ireland. He's been just involved in everything. Mostly just all positive plays for us.
One thing I do like about Ireland, if Ireland gets just a sliver of daylight, he wants that ball.
Yeah.
And not necessarily, like, again, if he doesn't get an opportunity to score, he'll be the first to kick it out and share. But I love that he wants to be involved. O'Donnell kicks it. Wilderman for three. Again, Wilderman shots right there. Yeah, that's the second one. Second long ball that he has missed. Small, so to speak.
Yeah, oh boy. The fact that.
Good job by O'Donnell to get on the ground. We're going to have a jump ball here.
I say the fact that Morgan, number 15, even got to that ball was pretty impressive. That thing was up in the air. And he's not really that tall.
No, I mean, they have him, well, we don't have height for him, but I tell you, if he's not a receiver, they might want to consider it because he tracked that down beautifully. A nice pass and finish. That's Ciante Pollard with the finish, but a great pass. I believe that was, that might have been Nick Morgan with the pass, or was that number 5? I think it was number 5, Smith Holly with the pass. The assist to the basket. Shots off the mark. Knights come up with a rebound, and here, like, whoa. Tyler Miller appears to
lost
have,
his footing. I think he's all right.
Appears to have busted a tire and gone down, but he looks okay. This is going to be an Irish foul, number 24. Kevin O'Donnell will pick up his first, team second. We're going to get a sub, number 3. Therese Alexander. I hope I'm saying that right.
I think so. Good defense, good job.
So the Irish did force that last possession. I hope this one will calm down. They've got a little bit of time. They can burn some clock here. Lynch goes inside to Logan. Logan
Yeah, I think the more we pass, go a little inside out, That's good. That's a pretty good shot to take. And if that's a guy that can make that shot, that's not a bad
and
shot
he
after
certainly can.
you've gone in.
We've seen Tyler Miller take that and make it.
That's a good anticipation by Miller.
Great hustle by Miller. Good fake, and he gets
Very
hammered.
nice
That's
play.
a great job by Tyler Miller.
All around good play.
Great hustle.
You could just see him in the replay just sniffing that pass out.
See, he is. He had an eye on it.
And then not only did he anticipate it, but he got to it and came up with it. So really, really good play.
So Miller knocks down the first one. And that's one of the great things about that defense is that skip passes are it's a luxury if you can make them, because against that defense.
Yeah, if guys play it right,
make.
it's a hard pass to make. Big.
That's a travel.
Yeah, he just lost his footing.
Just went down.
And that's just always just an unfortunate thing. But now the Irish have a chance to get a bucket here to end the quarter.
Lynch goes inside.
Got to shoot it.
Jumper from Lynch, a little short. O'Donnell doesn't get it off, and we will finish the first quarter with the Irish leading 12-7. Folks, we'll be back with you in just 60 seconds to bring you the second quarter. Don't go far. Folks, we're back here for the second quarter of our JV contest between the visiting Knights of Richwoods High School and our very own Irish.
Yeah, little entertainment on the Richwoods bench where
Coach Taylor
Smith Coach Smith came over.
Coach Smith
he came over and he laid into this sophomore team, and and I look at it, some people might, that's old school. I don't mind that one bit. They need every now and then kids need to get lit into.
So the Knights get a steal here, number 11. Powers brings it up. You can hear Coach Taylor calling for motion. And just like that, number 3, Therese Alexander, travels. We get a couple of substitutions. I do feel like we need to have like a neon bar light over the table saying check in here.
I will say this though, the Richwoods kids to begin a game have done better than almost anybody all year at getting down there.
Oh,
they
absolutely.
really have. I like it. So I tell every coach, if your team does it right, they'll be the first team to do it right this year.
One thing I would love. I'm gonna grab Coach Smith at halftime if we can grab him right at the end of the game and ask him what was it that you're looking for? Because one thing I noticed here, they've come out and been more physical.
His message that I could pick up was he just didn't feel like they were playing hard enough.
Yeah. Okay.
And I think that was it. He didn't say it that kindly, but I think that was his message.
Because they've certainly come out and been a little bit more of a physical team, and I like that style of play. Get after it.
When you're a coach, you know, there are nights you're not going to shoot it real well. There are nights you're just going to be a little bit with, but there's never an excuse not to have the effort.
Right.
And he's
that rolls in. I think that
13.
was 13. Ciante Pollard.
And he was talking about, you know, they're getting every rebound. They're doing this and that. You know what? He was right.
Right.
And these sophomore kids, when they're hearing it from the varsity coach, you sure hope that nice move by Zach.
I tell you, Zach Nethery.
He could be on my team every day of the week.
Fundamentally as sound as any player you'll see on this floor.
That's right.
And patient the whole way. Like he will just grind you down.
I would always find a spot for him on my team if I was a coach, because he just brings a lot of good. That's a lazy foul right there.
Yeah, that one's going to get tagged on Ciante Pollard, his first. It'll be the team's first. And prior to that, Tyler Miller with a textbook box out, which could have been called for a displacement call.
Yeah.
And probably a good no call.
Yeah,
here
because he kind of swung his arm over the top, but didn't really get any body on him. So, but if he would have gotten to the ball, it would have had to been displacement to get to it.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
A nice move again by Nethery. Good patience.
See, that's a great
in the
pass
middle.
and another great pass.
Great job
really
by
good.
Ireland to be patient on that one. Brody Ireland gets his second basket, but what a great look and generous move by Kevin O'Donnell just to find Ireland.
Good pass by Nethery to O'Donnell and then on down. So that's just unselfish, good heady play.
Jump shot off the mark. And again, you can see the Knights. They look different coming out here in terms of attacking the seams here and then rebounding on the misses.
And to Notre Dame's credit, I think our kids are playing really hard.
Without a doubt.
They're playing hard, tough. They haven't backed down one bit. That's a good shot.
Nice jump shot, number 5. That is Amari Smith-Holly.
On the one that he missed previous, that I just like the way he's able to stop and just go up. And that's
with great elevation, great kick by Brody Ireland. Free ball off the back iron for Kevin O'Donnell. Folks, we're approaching 4:15. Now we're approaching 4:10. Sorry, got distracted by the play. The Irish lead 16-12. Ball's in the corner with Will Lynch. Will gets it out to Nethery. Nethery swings it to Miller. Oh, Miller debated it and checked off against it.
Yeah, I think the one thing, if I'm Richwoods, I think they're making the Notre Dame kids too comfortable with the ball.
Yeah.
I think get up and pressure. Get up and pressure a little bit more.
We're going to get a foul here. I think we might get a push. I'm not sure I saw it, but this one's going to get called on 12.
12.
That's Aiden Pettis. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah.
His first, team second. I did not see that one.
No.
So Pettis picks up his first. It was a great hustle play by Brody Ireland again.
I think we got a cut, some blood maybe.
All right, Wilderman will check in for Lynch. I suspect we'll see Will Lynch with another uniform change. He's had a couple this year. O'Donnell kicks it back to Wilderman. Wilderman dribbles it out. Again, really impressed with the patience in this game for the Irish compared to the other night. A little bit more confidence. Nice move off the glass for O'Donnell, a little too long. And here comes Bennett the other way. Oh, it is.
Yep, that's over and back.
I love that Bennett tried to sell it right there. And Coach Shaler's like, no,
that's a turnover.
It's not.
But that's really good defense.
Yeah.
Because we cut him off at the absolutely worst spot that you want to be cut off as an offensive player.
You've got 2 defenders on your side right there.
I like the fact we're working the high post because we're getting good stuff out of the high post.
Great skip pass over to Maxwell. Maxwell showing patience. Yeah, I was just noticing it. It's great because as soon as I notice, I love it when Coach Whalen verifies it in my right ear with a yell from the bench here. Was that on Caden Johnson, his second?
Yes, that was.
Team's third. But the Irish were overloaded on this left-hand side, and you could hear Coach Whalen yell. That's a great pass and finish, number 12. Aiden Pettis with his first basket of the night. I did not see who the assist is credited to, but that was a great pass. So Wilderman with it. Free throw line extended, dribbles right, goes left on a great move, tight it. I mean, just guarded beautifully by Johnson.
Yeah, I think that's a play that, you know, when I was talking, they just got to challenge the dribble, and I think Johnson did a pretty good job of that. If we get too comfortable.
Good three there. That is number 24, Kevin O'Donnell. The Irish second three. We're going to get a foul here. Irish foul. This is going to be at number 5, Blake Maxwell, his first, team second. I have that as the team second.
I've got it as the second as well.
I'm not going to correct the village president. I've heard village presidents have a lot of power, and if he says it's the team first, we'll just. You're going to get a travel again.
The flow of this game, which was going along so well in the first half, has kind of disappeared a little bit.
All right, so for your records at home, number 21 is now wearing number 13. Will Lynch is now wearing number 13. Good skip pass over to Maxwell. Maxwell checks inside, gets it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell kicks it out to Wilderman. Wilderman knocks down the 3. He now has 9 on the night. One thing I love that we don't. Oh, great steal by Brody Ireland. And he's going to get called for trouble.
Ireland's done a lot of good things. He can excuse that. He's done a lot of good things tonight.
Kevin O'Donnell on that last play before he kicked out. Here it is, but right before he made that pass, he was fending off at least one night, maybe 2, and we don't credit him enough for how strong he is in the middle. Kevin O'Donnell just is a beast inside there and really showed it there. Not only the ability to fend off the defender, but make that pass still.
And he's a good guy for us to, for that very reason, putting him on the high post, because he can operate from the high post because of his strength.
So this foul is going to be on the night, number 12, Aiden Pettis, his second, team's 4th. And we'll see. And then we'll see Will Lynch check in wearing number 13.
Well,
that ball got tipped.
Yeah.
But hey, it's, again.
O'Donnell just being in the right spot.
That's a great pass by Lynch. Oh, great
That's
move.
even a better pass.
Oh, great reverse. Jack Wilderman on the reverse gets him to 11 for the night.
Yeah, Wilderman's having a good time tonight. He's up to 11, and that's a good find.
Yep,
that was number
great
2
look.
on the pass.
Number 2 on the assist, and the finish goes to Kai Mottler. But that might have been a travel there too in transition.
I kind of thought it might be.
Yeah. Ireland with it. Good ball movement by the Irish. Lynch with a good drive, goes up strong, and finishes. Will Lynch with the N1 opportunity.
Real good move.
This foul's going to be on Kai Mottler. It'll be his second. Team's 5th. Will Lynch will shoot 1. An opportunity to complete the 3-point play, as we like to say, the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way.
All right.
Well, crucial time defensively. Make a nice stop here. Well, that's that pull-up. Once he gets at where he's making that shot, he can stop on a dime.
That's a great little spin move by Wilderman.
That's got to be 10.
They better get it over. Oh. Will Lynch for 3. Just off the mark, and that'll bring us to halftime, folks. with what is a 14 to 9 point quarter, if
Yeah.
my math is correct. A nice quarter for the Irish, and a good start here in this JV contest.
Yeah, because Richwoods had got it, I think, to 16 to 14, so I think we went 10-2 to finish the quarter. So
Absolutely.
we'll take it.
So, folks, we are, again, halftime here in the kitchen and rivalry night on this beautiful Fat Tuesday, as they call it, which every Tuesday for me is Fat Tuesday. But we will go in with a 10-point lead, 26-16.
When we come back in the third quarter, we'll hopefully start some interviews with some of our senior cheerleaders, so we'll try to round them up in the third quarter.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Don't go away. We'll be back in just about 10 minutes. Folks, welcome back to the second half of our JV contest between the Knights of Richwoods and our very own Irish. The Irish get things rolling here quickly in the second half with a floater in the basket from Will Lynch. And we are going to transition a little bit as we have these last couple days to interview some of our winter sport athletes. And I'll turn it over to my partner, Mike Plunkett, to get things kicked off.
Yeah, Jim, thanks. We talked to girls basketball, boys basketball. Now tonight we're going to the real stars of these Friday nights, our cheerleaders and dance teams. So,
fantastic.
And we're starting with Savannah Metzger. And I'm going to make sure, Savannah, can you hear me all right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, we can hear you just perfect. So, all right. So, last regular season game in this gym, you're going to have at least one more game, right? With and are you guys cheering the girls as well? You were there last night. Were you part of the crew last night at the girls game?
We're cheering for the girls.
So you're going to kind of follow them during their run and all that. But things are about coming to an end here. What are your thoughts, feelings on all that?
It's sad. I've been cheering for the past 4 years that I've been here, and it's been such a great experience. And for it to be the last regular season boys game, it's honestly sad.
Goes by in a hurry,
my
doesn't
friends. Yeah, it does.
Where'd you go to grade school?
St. Phil's.
See, all the good ones went St. Phil's, right?
Yeah, let's not overplay it here.
You know, let's
pull back. You know, as big of a fan of Savannah as I've been, and believe me, I was happy when I didn't have to coach against her in basketball and so forth anymore. But let's not overplay it here. You know, it's like any other school, coach. Savannah, any great memories that you like? We know there are memories, and the memories you can share. You know, from being on the team. You know, because as I talk with my son like that, there's certain things I can absolutely not share with you on the air. But any great memories that you can share from your team, from your time here at PND?
I think all of the games have been really great, especially with Irish Nation coming out and being here to cheer with us. It makes the game much more fun.
Excellent. Excellent.
And what are your plans after graduation? What are you doing next year?
I'm going to go to St. Ambrose, and I'm going to study nursing and try out for the cheer team.
Okay,
hopefully make it.
That was giving me my question. Are you going to try to continue cheering? So that's good. And you want to be a nurse. What led you to that?
My mom's a nurse,
okay,
and my aunt's a nurse, and my great-grandma was a nurse. So.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Keeping the tradition alive. I was raised by a nurse as well, so I will say that is a fantastic call.
Yeah.
That is wonderful. That is wonderful stuff. Any particular, are you looking for just general nursing or any particular field that you resonate towards?
A CRNA.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, the more that go into nursing, coach, the better off you and I are going to be.
Well, I'll tell you what, the nurses were the heroes in all my experiences in the hospital. I've had quite a few. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, so they get it done. So one last thing we always ask is, I know this spring there'll be a new batch of cheerleaders trying out and all that. What kind of advice, what would you tell anybody coming in as they're approaching high school cheerleading?
Enjoy it while it lasts, because it definitely does go by fast, and just have fun with it. Take it seriously, but you don't need to be too serious. It's high school. Just have fun with it.
I think that's
great advice.
That's wonderful advice. All right, Savannah, we can't thank you enough for joining us here today. Any last shout out or anybody who inspired you greatly that you want to say hello to?
My mom.
There you go.
All
Good
right.
choice.
Well,
Good
Mom,
choice.
a big hello from Savannah. And Savannah, we can't thank you enough. It's been a pleasure to be able to watch you over the last 4 years, and we wish you very well at St. Ambrose and an incredible career. Someday, enjoy St. Ambrose first. Don't worry about the career, but get ready for it. And we hope you make the cheer team and can cheer the bees on to many, many victories.
Thank you so much.
And enjoy these last 3 weeks.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly. Thanks,
All right.
Savannah. So the Irish are on a 4-1 run here to start the second half as Blake Maxwell attacks the lane and will draw the foul on number 22, I believe this is. I wasn't able to catch everything there.
I've missed all stats, so all my stats now are good through one half.
But that's good. It's important these stats in these games are, and we know that our fans are able to watch it. It's so good to be able to talk to our seniors.
Now we have Miss Fontana on here. We got to make sure that she can hear us okay. Have you got us? Okay. Get that little mouthpiece down a little bit closer, because I know you can talk louder.
Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah. So as we get into all these interviews, and we've talked to the basketball, and we're talking to dance and cheer tonight and everything, this is your days here as far as cheering in this gym are coming to an end. What are your thoughts on that?
I think it's really sad because, like, I never really thought about it. Freshman through, like, senior year, how, like, it goes by so fast. And I think we're all realizing how much, like, we're going to miss it.
What's some of your most special memories of Notre Dame and cheering at Notre Dame?
Cheering at Notre Dame, definitely, like, the camps we go to and spending time with each other, and also, like, the sideline talks, like, when we talk to each other. We're probably not supposed to, but, you know.
We won't tell the boss.
I suspect some of those talks are what make it a true team. You
Yeah.
know, to be robots on the sidelines is not what you're here to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Who, as you've been in cheer for several years, and even cheering prior to coming to Notre Dame, and you went to one of those Catholic schools in the area. I tend to forget it. No, I'm kidding. I believe it is St. Thomas,
Yeah.
where I have a lot of family, and it's a wonderful school as well. Tell us who inspired you to get into cheer, to continue in cheer, and so forth. Is there anybody that, whether not even in cheer and sports and life and so forth, who's been a great inspiration for you?
I would definitely say my St. Thomas friends. And my freshman year, me and Katie Brook, we were really, like, committed to cheering in high school, and she didn't end up liking it. But that's okay. But I think that's one of the reasons why I became a cheerleader during the high school, because she convinced me to, and she was like, it's going to be so much fun. And then it was so much fun. So,
I love to hear that.
yeah.
And it was so much fun that she just bailed on you completely.
Yeah,
Believe
I know.
Believe me. If Katie was here, we'd throw her right under
Yeah.
the bus.
She just wasn't ready to have that much fun.
No,
that was
her
her loss.
She had a low capacity for fun, apparently.
That's her loss. So what are your plans then after high school?
I'm planning to go to Kankakee Community College to play softball, and I'm going to study nursing, become a pediatric nurse.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. We've heard from a few other seniors who are going to nursing, although Ava can't take care of us in pediatrics.
That's right.
But then
Geriatrics.
Again, yeah, the other side. When we say birth to earth, we're closer to the earth part. But that's fantastic. Why nursing? What inspired you to that calling?
My mom was a nurse, and all, like, growing up, I just really want to go to work with her. I just want to see how it is, nursing. And I always loved the dentist. I loved going to the doctor. And so I think it just was one of my things.
I love hearing it.
That's pretty admirable, because I have so much respect for nurses anyway. So, as you're leaving and there's a new crop coming in, any advice you'd give to anybody trying out for cheerleading and pursuing their career here at Notre Dame? What would you tell them?
I would say to the girls that are trying out for cheerleading to just work really hard, because you never know when your spot's going to be taken, and to just have fun and make friends and enjoy all the moments.
And anybody that you kind of want to thank specifically, we'll give you that opportunity to get in good with some people.
Definitely my parents, my mom, because she's always the one that's yelling at me to, like, smile on the sidelines and, tumble and keep your legs together and, look very presentable. So my parents, definitely.
Love hearing it. Well, Ava, good luck to you. Congratulations. What a great night.
Thank
Enjoy
you.
this final regular season home game, although we know there will be more home games and more games on the road that we know we'll see your smiling face at. But enjoy it. Celebrate it, and these last few months here at Notre Dame, and then good luck as you head up and continue to play softball. And you've got a full season ahead of you of softball as well.
Yeah,
so
looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Another great Irish season for you. So congratulations.
Thank
Enjoy
you
today.
so much.
All right,
Thank you.
thanks, Ava.
All right, so the Irish continue to get a little bit of a separation here now, as they are now leading 35-19 with approaching the halfway point here in this quarter.
Yeah, we've headed the right direction this half, when it went from a 10-point lead to a 16-point lead, and when you're at about the halfway point, that's kind of where you always measure. I like when the girls go back and they try to, tell each other what are they going to ask us? So we'll.
And we're pretty nice, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I had a list of questions from John Cummings that we had to delete most of them because they were just a little too tough.
All right, we have Miss Nevada with us now. Can you hear okay? All right, make sure that's down here so we can hear you. Hey, that's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's perfect. So did you ask Ava? Say, what'd they ask you?
Yeah, I did.
I knew. See, I knew that was.
You called it immediately.
I knew that was it. So we'll just ask. So we'll just ask a whole.
We'll
different,
just have a whole new list of questions.
Yeah, we'll just really grill you. So, so what are your plans to do after graduation? What are you looking to do?
I think I want to major in mechanical engineering.
Well, now we've broken the nursing streak. There we
Yeah.
go. Mechanical engineering.
I think we need to stop her right there because she's way above my level.
My brain does not work at that level. So it's good to have you over here. Good luck tonight. No.
Well,
Where are you looking to go to school?
I got into U of I, their engineering
Congratulations.
program. Thank you.
Again, yeah, I'm done. I'll see you guys later. Congratulations. That's fantastic. Is that where
Thank
you're
you.
leaning to go, or do you have some others in mind?
I have Mizzou in mind too.
right.
I think those are my top two right now.
Good deal. Excellent. Excellent. What's drawing you to those two schools? Just good visits and.
Yeah, I like the atmosphere there, and I think that I like the campuses, and I feel like they both have good programs.
Very good. Excellent. They do both have very good programs. I think. Can you tell us a little bit about cheering here at Notre Dame? What drew you to it? What's kept you doing it for 4 years?
I love cheering. I love the people. Like, I've gotten really close to a lot of them. Like my sister. Like, I feel like they're just great people, and I just love spending time with them, and I feel like cheer.
Where'd you go to grade school?
St. Philomena.
See? St. Phil's is ruling the night, kind
If
of.
she had a choice, she obviously wouldn't have gone there. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I think her parents probably made her go there. No, a wonderful school. Absolutely. Go
And the one thing I
Tigers.
remember at St. Phil's, I think every girl in 8th grade cheered. I don't know if it still was that way when
Yeah.
you were there.
When you play against St. Philomena, it's like an army of
Yeah.
people coming out to cheer. You
And
might
then-
as well not even try to cheer against them because
So that's where it started, and then you figured out, okay, this is really what I want to do. So
Yeah.
are you going to look to try to do that at either school you go to?
Yeah, I think I might cheer in college.
Okay. Have you talked to people about that? I mean,
Yeah.
at both schools?
Yeah. Alona's been helping me.
Okay. Because
That's
Maggie's
fantastic.
still cheering at Mizzou, correct?
Yeah.
So that's an N, and I know we've had some kids from here that have cheered at U of I before as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, so that's something that might be a possibility for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
That's fantastic. So with your degree, do you have anything in mind, a profession that resonates with you, or are you just kind of gonna cast a wide net and see what's available?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna, cause I enjoy doing math and like
So
chemistry.
you're that one. You're the
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, party of one, your table's ready. You know. But that's just kind of.
You obviously
Fine.
never had steno for class then.
Oh, I have. That made me. Oh.
But just try to incorporate something in your career with math or something along those lines that you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. That's fantastic. As we you come from a wonderful school like St. Philomena, and certainly been here for the last few years, and with the cheer camps and the younger students coming up over the years that you've been here. What advice have you given, or would you give to young Tigers coming up that want to cheer or participate in sports at Notre Dame?
Well, first of all, I'd probably say don't be late to practice,
Great advice.
because I'm usually like that. But
You're the late one?
yeah,
Uh-oh.
but just like come in having fun and just be positive, and then like it's not. Alona makes it really fun. Like nothing to be scared about, and the people are so nice. It's just fun. I'm gonna miss it.
What's your favorite memory? I mean, do you have any like one real special thing or?
We TP'd the football players' houses. That was so fun. I got to do that with all my teammates.
And you always those are the things. It's never about what happens kind of the night of the events. It's always the
Yes.
travel or the
Right,
bus
right.
rides or whatever it
Yes.
is. Those are the fun things. So
That's the team bonding there. So.
well, good. Well, we hope you enjoy. I know you guys are going to be, with the boys as long as they last, with the girls as long as they last, and
Yeah.
it'd be nice to see it go for quite a while. So, we hope that that does play out. You guys are an important part of it, and we certainly appreciate everything you've done over the years.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Anything you want to add?
No, just want to wish you a very good last few weeks. We hope it's weeks of basketball. A wonderful spring term to you. Enjoy this time, and good luck at Mizzou or Illinois, wherever you land.
Thank you.
And have a wonderful time doing it all.
Thank you so much.
All right. Enjoy the night.
Thanks
Thanks for sitting with us. All right, the Irish continue to cling to the 16-point lead here as we are.
Something
now
happened here.
17.
There was a
technical, I think,
Technical.
was called. I'm gonna look at the village president, and hopefully he won't give me a dirty look. Did we have a technical call? Yeah, so there was a technical call, followed by a timeout. So I don't know what transpired,
No,
but that's what happened. So we have a few more young ladies that will be
yeah. Oh, we
joining
have Miss
us.
Donnelly joining us now. All right, Nora, put that on. All right, can you hear okay? Let's hear that voice. Say, I am Nora Donnelly.
I'm Nora Donnelly.
Listen to that, huh? That worked.
And that concludes today's interview with Nora Donnelly. No, I'm kidding, Nora. Thanks for sitting down with us, Nora. How are you doing tonight?
Good. How are
Good,
you?
good.
Well, let's
Doing
ask her
very
that standard question. Where'd you go to grade school?
Yeah, seriously, here it is. We know what
Come on.
it is already.
I went to St. Phil's.
Wow.
Big surprise.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
surprise. Yeah, Jill's up there laughing. Yep. So, congratulations first off on just 4 wonderful years of participating in cheer here at Notre Dame, and in the last couple of games, senior night, the other night, tonight, truly the last regular season game. Even though we got a few more, we hope a few more coming with
That's right.
with regionals and then some games on the road with the girls and such. How are the emotions with these last the first of the last?
It's definitely sad. It's really sad, but I'm excited. I'm kind of ready to start a new chapter of my life. I mean, as much as I loved it here and how many great relationships I've made with so many people, I think I'm ready to start my new chapter.
Tell us a little bit about that chapter. What does it look like? What are we looking at next year?
I am hopefully going to Mizzou and studying human sciences pre-dental.
Awesome.
Pre-dental?
Yep.
Good for you.
That is, again, it's way above our pay grade, Coach. I think,
Oh, yeah, no question.
Yeah, I think we need to bring in somebody much smarter than us that can conduct this interview. What's drawing you to that area?
I don't know. Everyone thinks it's so weird when I say dental, but ever since I was little, it's just always been fascinating to me. So.
And then that's exactly why you should do it. I
Yeah.
mean, that's what makes it wonderful, and it'll be a passion for you, and that's excellent. Tell us about your time here at Notre Dame and cheering. What was it? Obviously something that you did at St. Philomena, and yeah, obviously you've enjoyed it, or you have said no, thank you. But what made you love it, and what kept you doing it, and so forth.
My mom, maybe.
My mom made me love it, is what you're saying. No,
She was a cheerleader in high school, and she pushed me. I wasn't sure about it for a little bit, but I always loved tumbling. And then I tried out for St. Phil's, and I loved it. And I don't know. I think it's just having the crowd and like the environment that you're able to get going when you have just like a fan section. Like I think it's just really, it was one of the best parts of high school, like being at Irish Nation and these games with the boys and the girls and just everything. It's really fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Aside, you've already thrown your mom under the bus, but we'll spare her for right now. Anybody else big inspiration to you through cheer or your time here at Notre Dame?
I had a cousin who actually was a cheerleader here, Maggie Dimmler. She was always one of the people I looked up to, and she did cheer, and she loved it, and was like, you should come to cheer camp at Notre Dame, and I was like, okay, and it was just like, she just helped me along with that.
That's
and
awesome.
Seeing that I loved the sport.
Very good, very good. Coach, any other questions? I feel like we got her in the hot seat. Let's take advantage.
So now, is this? Are you going to try to look to cheer beyond high school, or are you just going to be a college student and move on, or you want to try to continue a career?
I am actually stopping cheer.
Okay.
After this year. I talked to some cheerleaders in college, and I got like pros and cons of everything, and I think what's smartest for me is not cheering in college.
Especially with a pretty difficult academic load, I think you're going to be going into.
My money's on Nora. She can do it. Nora can do it. I think she can handle it.
Thank
you. When you're done, and that's a incredibly mature decision. And I commend you for it. But you have time to change your mind too.
Yeah.
Should something strike you come June and you say, nope, you know what, I don't think I'm done. You have that luxury as well.
Yeah.
So, and that's and you're going to a wonderful school where there is the opportunity to do it. So that's great.
Thank you.
That's very good. any one, right before we get you out of the seat here, any one particular memory, whether while cheering or at a game or anything in particular that resonates with you more than others from your time cheering?
I think it was last year was my first time cheering at Dozer Park for the homecoming game.
Oh, yeah.
And it was so much fun. Like, it was the most fun I had ever had cheering because I didn't do football previous years before, and it was so much fun. Just being
awesome.
with my team and stuff, yeah.
That's fantastic. That is great. Well, thank you for sharing with us, and we wish you all the luck. Enjoy these last. We're going to say weeks. We're going to hope these boys and girls continue on to the final games, and we hope you and your teammates have a wonderful time getting us all excited and riled up and getting our cheer on for these games because you do a spectacular job.
Thank you so much.
All right, enjoy tonight. Enjoy the rest of the season.
Thank you, you too.
Okay, Nora.
Folks, that'll bring us to the end of the third quarter here with the Irish leading 40-25. We have 0 stats from that quarter.
Yeah, I don't have anything other than a score.
But I'll say, far more important is our time with these young ladies.
Yep.
And what a pleasure it is to be with them.
All right, let's get. All right, can you hear us? Okay, let's make sure that's closed. All right, we've got Emerson Burrell with us now, and we're kind of, just asking pretty soft questions. We're not going to make it too uncomfortable for you while we have you here, but
Coach is lying to you. We're going to make it very uncomfortable with some very tough questions.
The first question is always, where did you go to grade school?
I went to St. Phil's.
St. Phil's again. See, I told you, every girl in 8th grade in St. Phil's cheers, right? And then
it seems like it, yeah.
And then you decide whether you want to keep going with it. You decide you're going to keep going with it.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So what are you going to be looking to do after high school?
I'm not really sure yet, but I plan to go to college. But I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet. But I'm definitely going to go to college.
Okay. Have you got any possibilities out there that you're looking at, or is it just?
I got accepted into Bradley.
Okay.
And I might go to SLU. I've thought about SLU. I thought about CIU, just in that general area.
Yeah. So what you're really looking at is maybe figure out what I want to do, and then where I'm going to go, or just go someplace and figure out what you want to do. That's a hard decision.
Yeah.
I always think, and you'd agree, your first tough decision you have in life is, where am I going to go to school?
Right.
It's a tough one, and it's not something you necessarily have to make, today, but looks like you got some things working. So.
Yeah.
And Emerson, I'll tell you this: when you know, it'll hit you like a freight train, and it happened for me when I decided, and that was only about 6 years ago. I know I look older than I am. No, I'm kidding. But with my eldest son, he woke up one day and said, "Nope, this is the school I'm going to." It happened to be SLU, oddly enough.
Really?
But it was down between 2 schools, and he just happened to know right at a moment's notice. And you couldn't change his mind for anything. Not that we tried, but so you'll know. You'll wake up one day and you'll say, "Nope, this is absolutely where I'm going to go, what I'm going to do," and take your time. Enjoy this. You've got your last few months here in high school. Enjoy it. Let it be a magical time, and you've got some, special last games here. We hope a long run for both the girls and the boys here in the postseason, where you can continue cheering.
Now, as things are winding down, how do you feel about all this? It's kind of, some emotions I'm sure are going through.
Right. I mean, I feel like it's gone by really fast. Like, I remember being a freshman and COVID, and we barely got to cheer freshman year.
Right.
So going into sophomore year and junior and senior, it's gone by really, really fast. And I'm honestly shocked that it's ending already.
You guys are coming at the end of the second trimester of your senior year, which is just it's pretty incredible. Some favorite memories of during those 4 years, cheerleading and otherwise.
Right. Every year for cheer we go to camp every summer. So I'd say UCA camp was probably one of my favorite memories. Just every year it's really fun, and then getting together with the girls before games and getting ready together, and
and camp also in the summer, like I feel like it helps us get to know each other a lot better, and you know, we grow really close as a team
Right.
over that time, and we get to know the freshmen better, and those are probably some of my favorite memories. Yeah.
Now, as we get these new freshmen coming through, you know, what kind of advice would you give some of the young ones that are going to be starting off cheerleading, and just as students in general here at Notre Dame?
You know, I say as a freshman, just really get to know the people around you and become friends with them, because I remember my freshman year, I was really, really shy. I barely talked to anyone. And coming into sophomore year, I got a lot closer with the girls, and it made cheering a lot more fun. It made the experience a lot more fun, and just overall high school experience more fun when you come out of your shell and
Right.
really get to know people. And I
Yeah,
would
the
say
social
that.
part of it is so important.
Right.
I would agree with that. Anybody you want to give a special thanks to, or tell us about something maybe that inspired you to be, you know, do what you're doing, or even just you want to, you know, get in good with some people and give a little shout
Yeah,
out.
just a hello to make yourself look better.
You know,
Feel that. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna shout out she's a junior. She's one of my best friends, Alex C.
Okay.
You know, you'll be seeing her next year.
Yep.
She's the only senior. So
Oh, really?
She's doing really well preparing to be the only senior. 'Cause
Yeah.
as a senior, you have a lot of jobs that we
Yeah.
usually split up between the seniors, but she has to do it all by herself. So
That's odd that
honestly,
there's just going to be one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, good for her. I mean, that'll be a heavy load for her, and we'll make sure to have a separate 15-minute interview just for Alex next
for
year.
sure.
Yeah, tell her we're going to have a show just featuring her next year.
Oh, I hope so.
She better, tell her she better work on that. So.
Yeah.
Well, Emerson, we can't thank you enough for coming over and sitting down with us, and we wish you all the luck in the world as you make your final decisions for next year. But, you know, as you're doing that, enjoy your time. Enjoy these final games, however many there are. We hope there are many. And enjoy the time with your teammates. And,
Thank you.
You girls do an incredible job.
Thank you.
And not only do we see it on the faces of the fans, we get a front row seat to so many of your
Right.
games, and we enjoy it. And so often we're like, wow, never could I do that in a million years, and thank goodness I'll never have to, because we have the best here at Notre Dame. So thank you for the years of joy and being able to watch it, and can't wait to see you guys back
Yeah.
at it tonight.
Thank you.
All right.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Emerson.
All right.
So the Knights are trying to tighten things up here.
Yeah,
as
we got a 12-point
yeah.
game. Closest it's been in a while. We got Miss Drees on her way over. And after that, hopefully we'll get a couple of, we got two senior dancers. Hopefully they will join us so they don't freeze up on it. Here's a veteran here. We talked to her during volleyball.
Yeah. This is not the first time. Although watch her put on this headset. Yeah, now we're gonna give the crafty veteran some trouble as she puts the headset on backwards. This is not her first dance with us, as we've had mysteries with us before to talk on a senior night.
Yeah, you had volleyball. You got volleyball under your belt,
Yeah.
right? So, yeah.
Welcome back to the hot seat. I'm gonna have Coach kick things off, and then I'll hit you with the tough ones.
Well, the first one is, we're always trying to find out where our athletes and everybody came from. So what grade school did you go to?
I went to St. Vincent de Paul.
She's a St. Vincent. We've had so many St. Phil's.
I know.
Yeah, a lot of Tigers over there. It's good to have. I won't say it's good to have a Viking. I won't say that. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. It's good to have everybody, but it's good to just make the monotony of the Tigers.
Yeah.
It's good to break that. I'm sure for you as well.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So what got you into cheerleading?
I just started tumbling when I was young, and then I just kept with it, and then did cheer in grade school, and just stuck with it through high school.
And what are your plans after high school?
I know I want to be a nurse. I haven't decided on a college yet, but I really like Iowa University.
Okay.
Very good.
Yeah.
Very good.
Are you looking to continue to try to cheer or anything, or just going to be a student?
Probably not cheer.
Okay.
Yeah, just probably be a student.
Yeah, it's done with the cheering. Time to go.
Yeah.
Go have a little fun in the stands.
Yeah.
Yeah, go be a student. That's always a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah. God forbid anybody go to college and be a student.
No. I wish I would have.
Oh boy.
I went, but I wasn't much of a student.
Imagine what I could have done.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, favorite memories, as you look back on, what I think that you're looking at right now is a pretty quick 4 years, but
Yeah.
but some favorite memories that
Like cheer memories or
cheer
just,
memories, anything.
Okay. Cheer memories definitely like our late night practices for competition. I don't know. We always just had fun because it was so late, and we just kind of messed around. But like when it got to it, we locked in. But it was just always a fun time. And then for like school, I guess just going to all like the dances and sporting events. Those were always fun.
So just being involved,
Yeah.
which is always a big thing. Well, we have an official just picked up a little girl slipped, and the official had to pick her up
Official made the assist.
on his way down the floor.
I love it.
Yeah, I haven't seen that too often in a game, so that's always a good thing. As things are winding down here, and this is you're coming down on. This will not be the last night cheering in this gym because we know we have at least one more game that we're cheering here. Your emotions as you look into that. How do you feel about everything coming to an end?
It's definitely surreal. I feel like it's gone by a lot faster than I expected. I thought like these 4 years were going to be so long, but I feel like I was just like a freshman. Even though I was in the COVID year, I feel like that one flew by fast, and now I'm already a senior.
Yeah, you guys had a weird experience with that
Yeah.
freshman year for sure. And it does go by, and like we have said to others, if you think this goes by fast, wait till college.
Yeah.
that really flies by. Anybody kind of a special inspiration to you to get you, cheerleading, volleyball, just anything, or?
I'd say definitely my older sisters. I followed my oldest sister in doing cheer, and then my second oldest sister in volleyball. I feel like I just always looked up to them. They're good role models for me.
And how about advice for younger siblings or younger students who are coming to Notre Dame? What would you share with them based on the advice you received and then what you've crafted yourself?
I'd say just like try to be a part of everything. Like join clubs, go to sporting events, join sports teams. Like you make your friends through those things. Like you want to reach out to people. Like you have fun at the sporting events and dances, even if you may not like the beforehand, like the anticipation, but it's always fun in the moment.
And then any advice for your dad who took the half-court shot the other
I was
day?
just going to say, he's
Yeah.
the closest all year.
Yeah, I mean, hands down. I don't know if you can perfect that. It was.
No, I mean, if he got one more shot, I think he could have made that.
I think so too.
I think tell him, maybe one more day in the weight room, he might have got it.
Yeah.
There. He was just a little
Yeah.
short.
Yeah,
I mean-
but if he made that, I don't think I'd ever hear the end of it.
You know what? For speaking on behalf of every dad in the gym that day, we wanted nothing more.
Yeah.
If for nothing else, for him to be able to talk not only to his own children, but everybody else's. I would have been fine with him talking smack to my kids as well. It would have been great. So.
Yeah.
All right, well, we appreciate you, taking a couple minutes talking to us. I know you guys are going to get ready to do some of your pregame stuff here as this one's winding down, but enjoy these last, hopefully, few weeks. Hopefully,
Yeah, hopefully we got a good run.
We have teams that keep going, and we'll see you at both boys and girls games. And we thank you for everything you've done for Notre Dame. It's been a real pleasure to get to know you, and we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you. Thank you
bet.
so much.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Appreciate it. Good luck.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that'll take care of our senior cheer interviews, and what a wonderful, wonderful group of young ladies that is. We are absolutely going to miss them, and not only miss them cheering, but it's you're beginning to get that realization that they're not going to be in the hallways anymore. They're not going to be at the sporting events. They are going to be moving on to their next chapters.
They are leaders in the building. That's
absolutely.
for sure.
And some of that realization starting to hit at home as we have one that's not a senior cheer. Lord, could you imagine Elliot cheering? But some of that realization that we have a senior and that these transitions are coming soon. So the Knights continue to chip at this lead as they do right there.
Yeah, got it to 9.
And just knocked it down to 9, 46-37, and just 2:39 left on the clock. I can't say much of what's happened in the last, 10, almost 10 and a half. Well, yeah, I guess 10 minutes. But I won't trade those interviews for
No.
For
And I think kind of what you just said. I think the Knights have just been kind of chipping away at things here. It hasn't been, anything that big, but just kind of, a bit here or there. Our last trip down the floor, we get a shot blocked. They come down and score, and now you come down and we're maybe going to have to we're shooting bonus, so maybe it's going to come time where we're going to have to shoot some free throws, make some free throws.
Right.
We're not going to hold the ball for 2.5 minutes. That's not something you're going to do at this level. So we have to execute, take care of the ball, and convert.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. All right, folks, so once again, 2:39 left in this game. The Irish have a 46-37 lead. I'm not sure who is in bonus. Because again,
that's right. We sometimes put up
it sometimes confuses me how that happens and whether we put bonus up if we're shooting or if they're shooting. But we'll see what happens here.
Yeah, sometimes it used to be hang the guilty party, and but I always put bonus on who is shooting the bonus.
I think you would see that probably in 95%.
Because I think that's what the officials look at.
Yeah.
When they look at the board there, they think Notre Dame is shooting bonus.
So right now,
Notre Dame's done a good job. Oh, that's it. Those are ones you got to
I
convert.
tell you, that's a great shot by Will Lynch from the lane off the field.
Well, I'll tell you, really good play by
Wilderman.
Wilderman. But Lynch did a great job of getting to a spot where he was going to be able to catch the ball and score, and then he finished.
Because you absolutely. Well, I want to see. We'll see Will Lynch's shot here.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure about this travel. We're going to take a look at this here.
I think he caught it with the foot down.
I'm not sure if we have a replay on that,
Yeah.
and we'll take a look at it a little bit. But I honestly think that was on a travel.
I would tend to, sometimes things look different than what they really
Right.
are, and you got to look at the feet and really be able to get an idea.
One thing we're going to see right now is that the Irish don't have to do anything right now.
Take care of the ball.
Take care of the ball. Absolutely.
And make free throws.
So that foul is going to be on Amari Smith-Holly. It'll be his 5th. And so number 12, Aiden Pettis will check in.
So again, it's getting the ball in, and there we go. You take a layup.
You take the shots you absolutely
take
know
a
you
layup.
can make.
So obviously we were not in the bonus, so that bonus light is not.
Yeah, still figuring that out.
Yeah.
Someday I'll get it. I think our board is programmed that way. That 3 is good for Aiden Pettis.
Yeah, that's a big shot right there. You're still looking at 1:23.
So full timeout called by the Knights. 10-point lead here with 1:23 left.
And again, you said it. What we have to do now is get it in, take care of it, make free throws.
Right.
And that's what you do. Because if you take care of it, then we're not turning it over.
Right.
Take care of it long enough, they have to foul you to get the ball back. So now you got to make those free throws.
Absolutely.
Richwoods can make a decision. Do we want to foul right now? Ball comes in, we're going to go for a steal. If we foul him, so what? We foul him, no big deal. So.
And again, we talked about these late game situations. The desire for these boys to score, and understanding clock management. I feel back when we played, when we were still using the baskets as rims, that clock management has changed so differently.
Yeah.
Where milking 15 seconds, 20 seconds off the clock is a luxury that is just not taken advantage of anymore.
And if you got a clear path to the basket like Wilderman did that last time, take it.
Absolutely.
But the biggest thing is get rid of the ball.
That's a good timeout there by Coach Stenish.
And you try to get rid of the ball before the defense can foul you. But it's one of those things you don't want to turn it over by any means. You especially do not want a live ball turnover where it's going to convert into easy points with hardly any time coming off the clock. So just a lot of things you have to work through here. 1:15 when you have a lead, it seems like it's forever.
That minute and 15, it's now 6:46. That minute 15, I suspect, is going to take us clear to 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it very well could. If they're gonna foul right away, Now, the thing that you can do here with high school basketball that you can't do at some other levels is, depending on how they're going to play this, you know, you can get the ball in the back court and you can use up that 10 seconds. You know, get it.
And at what point do you give the green light for the foul here?
Yeah, I kind of think Richwoods is there. That's a shot you'll take right there.
I completely agree.
Don't ever turn down that layup.
That's a green light shot.
And we don't want to foul.
Great driving kick.
Another
great
three.
Driving kick. Caden Johnson, I've been so impressed with his ability to get to the rim and kick it out when he, I don't know if it's a lack of confidence or the idea that a better shot's available.
Just move the ball. Don't let him foul you. There you go. Good play by Lynch. Good.
Yeah, and
now they're going to have to foul.
I don't think. I think right now, that gets ripped away. But I think at this point, Richwoods has conceded the game.
Well, at this point, without fouling.
Yeah.
Of course, right now they're out of timeout, so that hurts them.
Yeah.
Got an intentional foul, so that's all but going to ice it.
Who's it on, though, is a great question. Oh, it's on green, too. I don't know if we ever see it at all.
Don't know if we have anything on a replay that we could even see on that one, but we'll see if there's anything. And it's really hard to me, it's hard to judge. It's hard for an official. It's hard for anybody to judge what really is intentional, because what was Richwoods trying to do there? They're trying to foul. So, you know, it is an intentional foul.
I mean, and again, unless it's a play on the ball's out of bounds. Obviously, it's not a play on the ball, so it's going to be
unless he just completely wrapped his...
Yeah, you can just see him. He's pushing him out of bounds here.
Yeah.
To keep him from getting the ball.
Yeah, if you do that, that's
foul. So it's the right call. It's absolutely the right call.
But when you're out of timeouts, you don't have the college rule to where the clock stops in the last minute on a made. We could for all intents and purposes, if they take it and so we can let that 5 seconds out of bounds, that ball's almost gonna bounce out of bounds before anything's gonna start.
So folks, this one should end up in the hands of the Irish. O'Donnell, I suspect, is just going to hold it.
And that will do it.
And that'll do it. Irish win 53-46. Nice game for the JV.
Yeah, that's a good one for the JV.
Again,
we didn't get to talk about the game as much, but you know what? It's important we talk to our seniors.
Without a doubt. That is, on these nights, that is a priority. Unfortunately, we shortchanged the JV a little bit. We're going to shoot to get the dance team members over here before the start of the varsity game, though, correct? Or at halftime?
Yeah, I'm hoping they're gonna come over here. They were a little reluctant about getting an interview, but we'll see if we can get them over here.
If we can get them on, we will. If they're not comfortable, we respect that as well. But folks, this first game, this JV game, goes to the Irish, 53-46. Don't go far. Our next game will be with us in just about 15 minutes.